Years in the making, but now the new single terminal airport opens in just a few more days. Things seem to be running pretty smoothly as they get ready to open the new $1.5 billion terminal Tuesday.
But getting this far, a bit of a bumpy ride. Fox 4's Dave DeMarco live at KCI tonight with a look at how developers brought this project in for a smooth landing. Dave.
And that developer, Edgemoor, had to first convince the Kansas City public that this new single terminal being built right over there and really done now was a good idea. And that for Edgemoor fell solely on the heels of one man.
Since 2017, Jeff Stryker says he's taken more flights in and out of Kansas City International Airport than he can count. Today, he boarded a plane out of Terminal B for the last time. He'll be back next week for the single terminal's ribbon cutting.
As the leader of the Edgemoor team, I felt the personal responsibility to make sure that the commitments we were making good on.
In early meetings to drum up support for the project before a public vote, he says he heard many of the same things about the airport we still heard today.
I kind of love this airport, the old one. It's pretty easy to get in and out.
There was some doubts in the very early days, but as we went out early and talked to the community about the benefits of a new terminal and what it could mean for economic development, for jobs, for the MWBE community, I think that's when they began to embrace it.
Passengers now say they're excited about a 6,100 space parking garage and city market amenities with more than 80% local brands. Ideas born out of 2 years worth of community meetings before they ever broke ground in 2019.
And I think what people are seeing when they go through the new terminal next week will be the incorporation of many of the ideas, the fountain that we have, the accessibility that people asked for, the wonderful amenities that reflect Kansas City.
Stryker says he's proud during the pandemic, riddled with supply chain issues, they were able to deliver the $1.5 billion project on budget and on time. Some passengers, like Patty O'Neill going through the gates today, will return at an entirely different terminal.
I hear it's really nice, and there's supposed to be a lot of local restaurants, and I think it'll be fun to see it.
Stryker says he's happy to see what it's already helped Kansas City land. Major events like the NFL Draft and World Cup.
We always thought and said very early on that Kansas City was a world-class city and it needed a world-class airport.
Now, there are some things besides convenience that some passengers we spoke to say they'll miss. One of them being these floors here coming up at 10. John will tell you how there are some recognizable pieces that are going to make their way over to that new airport.